Hi guys,
Hello, ma'am.
what's up? What's up? What do you do for
Ma'am,
the
exams
weekend?
are coming up. So, preparing for that.
Exams.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm. So did you sent me the color wheel, Suvarna?
No, ma'am, I told you that I'll send it
You
after
yeah yeah.
April 17th.
You sent me the text saying that you'll send
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ma'am,
Okay.
I sent it to you yesterday, the color wheel and the expression thing.
Yeah, I think I was busy yesterday, so I wasn't able to see it. I'll definitely check it today and tell you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, first, what we'll do is we've covered color psychology once, but today we'll just go through what we've covered and try to, explore more about that particular color where, like, you've seen more instances of that being used. So, maybe discussing the logos or in internet usage or in your objects or in daily life where you see the usage, we can discuss that. So, like, after that, we'll do some fun exercise.
Ma'am,
Yeah, tell me.
can I show you here?
Yeah, please, definitely. Why not? Wow.
This one.
Ooh, I love it.
Ma'am,
So
when I'll
good.
show, can I also show?
Yeah, please, please. Anuja, very good work.
Thank you, ma'am.
I love the colors, I love the shapes. It just goes with the feeling.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Kavya. Wow, you guys are doing some fancy stuff there. Okay, I really like the first one. The second one, I would say it looks very nice, but the thing is that I can see the crown shape happening. So that shape is a little, it's giving me the form feeling. But show me the rest of the book. Yeah. First one is happen. Perfect. Very, very beautiful. Sadness also. Nice. Very well done. Just the pride I'm not very sure about. Otherwise, all three are very nice. I wasn't expecting this kind of work, but really thank you for like showing me such good work, guys.
Ma'am, can I show you my color wheel?
Sure, please. Okay. Oh yes. This is the one you sent me, right? I saw a snippet of the picture, I think. Wow. You've done all tints and everything. But it's very nice. But the only problem is, have you done a shade in between? Like the last one is a shade, or is it a tone? See, the first portion is the hue, the outer circle. Then the inner circle is a tint, I can see. What is the middle one?
Spurti, you're on mute.
Spooty?
Ma'am, she's on mute.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking her. Whether she's
Yeah,
used it.
ma'am, can you hear
Yeah.
me now?
Did you mix gray in the last one or did you mix
It's
black?
gray. It's gray.
Okay, gray, right? Yeah. So this is a tint and then you've done a tone of it,
Yeah.
not the shade. Okay, okay. Yeah, hue, tint, tone. Cool. Nicely done. It must have taken you a lot of time though.
No, ma'am. I think it took 2 hours. I think.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, all the colors have come out pretty much what they should be, except the blue, purple, and purple. They look a little dull, but I think that is because of the
Yeah.
colors.
Ma'am,
Yeah,
I did the color wheel.
you did? Okay, I can't. Who's speaking? I can't even see.
Ma'am Kavya,
Kavya, yeah, Kavya Tani.
I did the color wheel too.
Smoothie, well done. Thank you. Yeah, Kavya. Yeah.
Ma'am color wheel.
I'm looking at it now. Okay, okay. So you've done lighter tints. You've gone
Yeah,
lighter. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Nice. So let's go to the same presentation we've done before and let's just see it once and then we'll discuss. There. So, there we go. This was the color psychology part. Piece of colors. Red. So we'll go color by color now. So first thing is red. So I want you to do 3 different feelings in red so that we can see how the different shades and tints affect the kind of feelings that we have. Okay. So one would be a warm red that we'll be using, a little orangish bright red. Second would be a deep rascal red, something that you see on your Coca-Cola. And the third red would be a really aggressive, dark, deep Scorpio sort of a red. If you've seen the sign, the sun sign Scorpio, you notice that there is a lot of usage of black and red in the context because of mystery and danger. So the danger kind of sense. So there are 3 meanings that this will take on. First would be your the super bright orange one would be representative of warmth and energy. So you have to use it in limited amounts because it's super bright. The second one you can use liberally, and the third one also you can use pretty liberally. So the usage in the composition should be limited depending on how the color is. Because if you look here, red is best used as an accent color, but it can be overwhelming and even harmful. So we'll avoid using too much of it. So I'll just type out the question for you. Let's get going. We've already done anger, so we'll keep that as one option. So the rest of the two you have to attempt now. And if you've not done anger also, then you have to attempt all 3. So for anger, you'll be using the deepest shade. For passion and energy, you'll be using the medium tone. And for excitement, you'll be using the brightest available red that you have. Is the question understandable?
Yes, ma'am. But
Yes.
any
Okay.
composition or like only with lines and dots that you told last time?
This time, I will give you a little freedom. You can use forms.
Okay.
So, like, it'll be much easier, I think. You can use examples also. Like, so now you can use hearts and everything. I don't mind. Like, try to make it look like an interesting composition, but where you're using, like, I want to see how much the usage of color you're limiting, because that's the main point. So, to understand how much of a particular shade is to be used in a composition to make it balanced.
Ma'am,
So it's not necessary that you'll use only red color, remember, okay? So it won't be a whole block of red. You can have other colors with it. Now you have to think which colors go with the feeling of passion or which colors go with the feeling of excitement.
ma'am, so the rusty red, the Coke one that you said, that is for passion.
The brightest one, right?
No, the rusty
Coca-Cola
red.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is for passion and
Okay. Yeah.
energy. Excitement in the case like you're using like it as the focal point. So that in that case, any red you use as the focal point would create the, because like when you look at traffic lights, like you know when to stop. So this feeling of like making you look at a particular thing and noticing it, it'll happen with reds, it'll happen with yellows. So these are the things mostly used for your notices, danger signs, and trespassing marks. So you think about how you are using it in daily life sort of a setting when you're thinking about a color. Let's reference some art so that I think it'll become a little easier. So please look at the screen. What kind of feeling does this picture invoke? So if you were to relate this to a feeling, what would it possibly be?
I think it looks beautiful and it looks more royal color, like something like that. It looks more royal.
It's on the deeper side, right?
Yeah, it's on the deeper side, like in the deep red.
It gives some feeling of like holy.
Gives the feeling of holy.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's because of the thing happening in the bottom. I get it.
Yes,
It's because, yeah, it looks like Gulal failure.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, okay. So anyhow, like what I was trying to go through is like basically when we're thinking about the color red, you know ferrous, that is iron, right?
Yes, ma'am. Ferrous.
Yeah, so that is the main pigment that you get red from. So like a lot of time it's associated with blood. If you like notice the kind of texture that the artist has come to like try to create with watercolor. And if you look at the composition also, it's basically birth that they're talking about. So the entire like it's a any views on the painting, guys? Does it give you the feeling of blood, human bodies the moment you see it? Like,
Yes, ma'am.
can you make like sense of the intensity that the artist has tried to show? Now, this particular red is considered one of the harmful shades of red. So you should try and avoid using this a lot.
But why?
Cadmium red because of the pigments that are used usually. That is the reason. Like it's not good for your eyes.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't occur naturally. It's man-made pigment. Now, this like if you so the concept of red rooms was when the the women were younger. So in older times they used to have these households which didn't allow women to study, or they didn't allow them to go out or do things that they wanted, right? And if they did anything bad, which was like reading books or anything of that sort, so as a punishment they were locked into these rooms which were called the red rooms. From there the entire concept of violence and the darkness came to be associated with the color red. And even now, when you refer to the red room, it's sometimes it's usually used in really bad senses, is all I can say. So three shades of red, but these are not the remember these are not the three same shades that we talked about. And also, one more thing about cadmium red: in some places it's banned. I'm coming to this one. Henry Matisse, do you know of this guy? Have you guys not done art movements yet?
No,
No,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay.
He's a French painter, right?
He comes after the entire Impressionist movement. And
Yeah.
it's more about the Expressionism and like Henry Matisse thing. Wait, let me place Henry Matisse first. Just a sec. Give me a minute, guys, and I'll just be back. Can you pass me the water? Yes, I'm back. So what I was saying was, Henry Matisse came after your Impressionism. It's after the post-Impressionism era, when people were trying to, observe and paint things in the moment. That was Impressionism. Ex- and then comes Expressionism, which is more about the feeling. So when it comes about like when it's talking about the feeling, the color becomes very important in this movement. They use bright colors, they use colors that stand out. That is like the main feature of this entire movement. So here basically it's representing the anger in people, the actions they have, the way they're sitting. It's frustration, it's anger, and there's longing. So, like the three figures which are not doing anything. And when you look at the ones that are playing music, so it's a sad setting. He usually used to draw his inspiration from slaves and people of minority, or like people who do not get valued enough. So like when we read about different art movements, we'll come across what he actually did. Then here is red. Yeah, we've discussed this before. Assertion, romance, strength, excitement, vitality, ambition, impulse, and physical prowess. When I say impulse, this is the same as creating interest or excitement. So, excitement, impulse can be clubbed together. Vitality, strength, and ambition can be clubbed together. Assertion can be clubbed with strength as well. And then romance is the third category. So,
Ma'am,
there are like, yeah,
ma'am, like I have done anger once, so can I leave that?
yeah, definitely. That's what I said. The people who've done anger, you don't need to attempt it again.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I actually wanted to talk to you personally, like
Okay.
regarding something.
So you can give me a call after 4 to 5. I have a session, no? 5. That
Uh,
works?
okay, ma'am, I'll let you know because tomorrow I have exam. So,
Okay, whenever. It's okay, Suvarna. Whenever you want to talk. Let me know, okay? Just drop me a
okay,
text and we'll decide time.
okay, ma'am. Okay.
Ma'am, can white be considered something that can be used for anger? Because quite often white is. You're on mute.
Yeah, I understand what you mean by white can be used for anger, but you need other colors to support it.
Okay. What colors would they be?
Black and red.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm done. So can I show you? Yeah, 1 second. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So this one is what is it? Like
Excitement.
excitement, and the
Yeah.
second one there is energy,
Energy.
and the last one is anger.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. But like the first one, no? First one, excitement.
Yeah.
I think you can use it to increase the intensity of the red.
Okay. So I have to make it dark. Okay. And is there any other color I should use for excitement? Because I use
You have to make
orange,
it
yellow, blue.
for excitement. I think yellow, oranges, and reds,
Yeah, I just
and maybe
outlined it
some,
with yellow and red.
hmm, even some light shades of purple.
Yeah,
They'll
that's
work. But like the happy shades of purple, lavenderish, or even lilacish, not lavender, lilacish, but more towards, the pinkish, warmish side, not towards the bluish side.
okay. Okay, I understood. Okay, thanks.
Okay, welcome.
Ma'am, can this be used for excitement?
Let me just take a look. Just give me a second. Okay. I think yes, we can use this for excitement. But like the things you've made, no? The
Yes, ma'am.
lines around it to show the movement, sort of a thing. So try to make them a little longer.
Yes, ma'am.
They look like confetti right now. Make them look like strokes. Otherwise, okay, I think it'll work. Okay, even though rest of you are working on it right now, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes,
I'm done. Can I talk to you?
please. Someone called me Ma. Spurti?
This is anger.
Okay.
Ma'am, it was a typo. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Vertical. Yeah, let's.
This one, anger,
Huh.
excitement, and passion. I don't know if this is considered as form, but
Yeah, like passion, you're using oranges.
like
and
what I try
red.
to show is like the fire inside.
Uh-huh.
Like usually they say that when you're passionate about something, there's a fire.
But in anger, I think deeper red, like
Okay, so more dark.
color, more dark, more, dried blood sort of red.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the rest?
The rest, I like excitement. I like. This one is energy, no? The second one, passion, energy.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah,
passion.
yeah, yeah. It's like ignite a fire, sort of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. Works, definitely.
And-
Just change the colors in the first one.
Okay, this one, yeah.
As you see, like the energy passion one goes more towards the, orange yellow side. And anger goes more towards the maroonish side. So the purest hue remains where you talk about the excitement, usually. Excitement or action. So when you're trying to make people do a certain action through the usage of color, in those cases, most of the times you use color red. Okay, let's. I just wanted to discuss yellow with you so that the second set of work can be done. We can at least like cover two colors today, no? So
Yes,
let's.
ma'am. We'll send it to you later.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'll share my screen. There. So when we talked about the color yellow, just like the color red, it represents energy again. It's one of the most energizing warm colors. With red, there is this feeling of aggression, which yellow removes. So there is no feeling of aggression left here. But with yellow, the thing is, it is at times too jarring for the human eyes. So if you use very bright yellows, it will become a notice like thing. So you're trying to get the attention of people at that particular point, you'll use yellow for your pamphlets or anything, or for logos, for food outlets. So it's for happiness, energy. When I talk about the brighter shades of yellow, but when I talk about the duller shades, the duller shades are usually used for more modern designs because you're creating a sense of warmth while not keeping it jarring. Like this shade of yellow, maybe this particular one, or sunset yellows. So depending on that, either it'll be energizing or it'll be appetizing. So I think the three exercises that we can do with this is happiness we've already done, right? But yeah, we'll do one happiness. One caution. and one energy.
Mom, or else can we make a doodle using these colors?
Doodle using, yeah, sure. Like you want to do funner, like much more fun exercises.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Let's go with doodles. Is everyone else okay with it? Do you agree, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then we'll go ahead with the doodle thing. So 3 doodles. First one would, I'll just write it in the chat box, okay? How do you write? There's no chats. Where? How? I can't open my chat somehow. Okay, guys, please write down the 3 words then. Using color yellow as the key color, draw 3 doodles / composition. If you're uncomfortable with the doodles or you cannot figure how to do it, or composition using different tints, tones, and shades of yellow. And the 3 things that you have to do is, number 1 is caution, CAUTION, or you can call it a warning. Then you have energizing. So energizing is the second feeling. So energy or energizing. And the third one, you can keep as happiness. So 3
Mom,
feelings.
instead of giving feelings, like can you give something else, like festivals or something? Like some other related topic instead of feelings.
Let's do that for a couple of colors. Then for a couple of colors, we can have themes.
Okay, mom. Okay, mom.
So the next 2, we can probably have a theme or something. Blue and orange. Okay.
Ma'am, we can use like other colors, right?
I said key color has to be yellow. So
Yeah.
you should know that, like when you look at the composition, when I look at the composition that you see on my screen right now, you know that orange is the key color, right?
Yeah.
That way. It has to be something like that. Where was this one I wanted to show you? Was this the one? No. Yeah. So let's take a look at all different shades of yellow here. Now, this particular artist uses pollen from flowers and plants to create huge pieces of art using only color yellow. So his work is all about the energy that you get from nature. So, like he's creating that feeling with all of his pieces. Then you have the most famous example of color usage of yellow would be Vincent Van Gogh. It used to be his favorite color, started with his obsession with the Japanese prints. The Japanese prints usually had very nice yellows, which he was impressed with. Also, he liked the color Indian yellow. So from there, he started using this as one of the main colors in all of his artworks. And this particular painting, the sunflowers, he was trying to show that particular moment, that life that the flowers have. And basically that when you look at these flowers, it's he had a very difficult life, but he was trying to show some positive hope, that kind of feeling he was trying to get through the representation of flowers. So the feeling of hope, the feeling of energy, of life, the life-giving force. The other time we saw this painting, it was much dull, so we were not able to figure out the real context. But I think this is closest to the real colors that he's used. Then Peter Haley, he uses this in his installation work, and his art is mostly to, mesmerize the person. And color yellow has this quality that it draws all the attention to, like, so when you want someone to pay particular attention to, or you want it to be the first point where the eye goes, color yellow is used in those places. So that's why it is the best color for caution as well. Then pop art, movement, Andy Warhol. It's a color that pops. So a color that draws attention again. This is a cover they did for the Velvet Underground and Nico, the band. Then this is your mangoish sunny yellow. This is the appetizing side of yellow. So when you talk about food, when you think about food, this is the yellow. Then when used with other colors, the kind of feelings any key color can invoke. So here it's been used with gray and orange. And also light orange. Then if you look at this particular installation, lighter shades of yellow give calming effects, energizing effects. Darker shades of yellow give appetizing or caution related effects, depending on the intensity. So if it gets deeper to the mango side, it'll go into your appetizing part. If it goes more closer to the hue, which is the brighter, most real, not real, most original yellow that we're talking about. So the unadulterated hue. Yeah. So I think this much is enough for now.
Can I show you?
Yeah, please. Who's this?
Ma'am, Anu. Ma'am, I have not completed the both of.
Okay, I saw. Passion and excitement. Oh, I really like the excitement.
Ma'am, I have to complete this passion one. Then
The form is nice. The form looks good. Are you thinking, like, what colors are you thinking?
I'll fill like medium red
And
yellow.
medium red and yellows. Because it has to go closer to the orange side. Yeah.
Ma'am, I'll complete it and send it on our WhatsApp group.
Okay. Okay, guys, even though I love discussing these things with you and I love taking a class, I think the time is over for today. I'll see you tomorrow.
Ma'am, can I show you my anger one?
Sure. I have another class, so this will be the last thing, okay?
Ma'am, we'll have class tomorrow also.
Whenever, I mean, not tomorrow. I think tomorrow is Monday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the one you did for anger, right?
Anger. Yeah. The shade that I've done with the red, it's not shown very nicely on the camera, but it's supposed to be a dark red.
Yeah. But like I understand the white thing that you were asking about now. It makes sense. Looks good. It's actually like very Using white was a very good idea, is what I'll say. It's like white rage. That's the feeling you're going with, right? Okay, guys. I shall say my bye-bye. I'll see you in the next session. Do send me your work if you're done with the yellow thing before that. Otherwise, we can discuss in the class day after tomorrow. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.